got something special for you guys. It is just what the, and I'm doing a season finale on free-to-play gameplay for Ulala Idle Adventures, and we're gonna learn tips and tricks and the best ways to use Starfish, because that's the only currency that you will have. So, all further ado, I want to introduce Little Nicky. Sorry, Little Nico. He is going to be the warlock in this. He is a fairly new player, but he's really good at combinations, and that's why I chose him. I have 3 other characters which are all me, and so I can keep everything balanced, and I chose the main ones like the tank and the healer, just because I could be always, like when I want to be on, I can always use that and change everything and upgrade things and so forth. And if Little Nico does decide to leave, then you know a DPS is always easier to replace than the tank and the healer, just because of the majority of them. So as you can see, I am level 8. Now normally players at level 8 would use the quick battle by now, and they would have shot to level 10. I'm just going to show you that I do have the quick battle. What I still did is I turned the game off and I allowed it to level up. And the reason for this is because it is an idle game and you do gain more experience while offline. There's really no point of staying online trying to kill a boss that you can't kill. 5 turns on a boss, you are going to lose experience if you do lose that 5th attack, because the game actually reduces the experience down to your level quality. So what I'm doing now is I'm literally upgrading everything, transcending, because I am level 10. So this means the healer is now going to gain the heal, the tank's now going to gain the tank skill, and the DPS is now going to attain the DPS skill, obviously. And we're just transcending now because we're now level 10, so we're just waiting for this to be over. And why I'm talking about the transcend, it is always best to transcend and always keep up with your mystics and always keep up with your tempers. And the new temper system is really good, but it's a lot easier. You can actually lock each temper now, and then it's 1,000 shells per hit. So you say, like, if you got 2 purples, say like your attacking crit was purple, and then the bottom one was grey, you can lock those purple ones, and then you can just focus on the bottom one, which is an interesting system. But I just feel like it's a little too easy. And as you know, that they have buffed the hunter. It is on the Chinese server right now, and it is absolutely OP. What I can see is that the mage does need a little bit more work. The druid, OP as always. The healer, the shaman is definitely the best healer by far. The shaman with a warrior is insane, because you got your heals and then you've got your shields, right? And then a druid and a barbarian, sorry, a druid and a gladiator is good as well, because you've got your shield and you've got your heals. So you're just basically switching them around, making it equal. So I don't understand how people are like, oh, these are really bad classes. The only thing that needed a buff was the DPS on a hunter, and all it needed was attack speed. Attack speed and skills what give dot damage, which they have. They've put now for Gal 1 is now 2 eagles, and I believe Gal 2 is probably gonna be 4 eagles, but we don't know about that yet. So we're still at the plane. We're playing 16. We've all tempered now and transcended, so now we can actually beat this boss. Now we can progress more into the game. At 16 we will get our pets, which is amazing. You get a massive boost in attack, defense, HP, and everything. Like, it is insane. As you can see, I do have all my starfish. For some reason this season you started with 1,000 starfish, and then just yesterday, because this is a late episode, just yesterday we just got another 1,000. So in episode 2, you are going to see some more starfish. So we're just going to continue killing this boar, which requires a lot of DPS, especially when it pops when it gets really big and it reduces damage pretty much, which that right there, like, that is insane. Like, that really shouldn't be on the low level bosses. It does make it hard for free to play players. However, you can get around of it by just having patience and not playing the game for a couple of hours to level up. But those who do pay to win, they are definitely just going to QB past all of this and go for, you know, in the market that they're going to roll for those orange skills, and they're going to progress a lot faster. Absolutely. And in this season and these series that I'm creating, you can definitely see how much of an impact that not paying for pearls actually does, and the perks that the passes give you as well. Like, it's insane of the amount that you lose if you don't pay for these shells. Sorry, I got a phone call then, so it cut my video off. But anyway, as we're saying, there is a lot of perks of going pay to win, but you still can play this game being free to play. Right now we are killing the dreadful plant, which does dot damage on you. Further in the game, you will have issues with this boss. Reason for that is because you need to get rid of that dot skill on you by using a debuff. So now we're actually into the next stage of the game, which is the rainforest, which then you unlock skills as well. Now these skills are always critical to get these skills while you can, just because these skills are going to help you with these current bosses. People don't understand that. If you don't get those skills that this game is offering you, you won't be able to beat those bosses. But let's go ahead and, you know, draw her 3 for Starfish, and let's see how lucky we get. We got a green, and on the third one we'll get a purple or orange. We got a green again, and then we got, okay, so all in all, that was kind of crap, but oh well. Next one, tank. And this is, it's quite vital that you do this of being free to play as well, because you do get that 3 instead of actually busting out 500. So we've got a blue. Okay, I've got a blue. Another blue. Green. Okay. Okay, so we got the purple highest DPS tag for the tank, which in this stage of the game is actually really good. Swipe is actually a really good skill, especially if we want more DPS. Now Gladiator hands down has more DPS than a warrior, but we definitely have more sustain. So let's see how we go on the druid. Alright, so we've got a green, so we've got Quill green. And then we got, okay, blue. And then we've got purple. Now that purple skill is definitely a good one at this stage of the game as well. It is that one that you basically throw 2 seeds out and it heals both of your teammates, which is great. So that's an AoE heal. The only downfall is it's a 4-turn skill. And you will learn more about the 4-turn, 2-turn, and 1-turn skills when you do synchronize skills to counteract the boss's skills. So right now, all we're doing is, I don't know what I'm doing right now for some reason. Oh, okay, so on level 29, make sure that you do smelt everything. Like I said, inventory is small. So you want to make sure that you clear your inventory as many times as you can per day. Through the day, not per day. But let's get past this, me showing you this wonderful staff. Okay, so we're gonna do our free food. Normally at this stage of the game, it's not recommended to do this just because you haven't unlocked many pets, but I wanted to get through it. So I've got a nice little purple one there, gorilla, which is for a tank. So unfortunately, I got it on my healer, which is okay. And I got another tank pet. I like it. I'm really hoping that I get these kind of pets on my my tank. So tank. I mean, all in all, two epic pets on 3 epic food. It's not bad. It's not a bad rate. So now for the tanks. I'm having a bit of a connection issue here. Alright, so the tanks. Oh, got a nice little skill there. That's good. Alright, so for... Let's see what pets I get for the tank. I know I just said tank like 60 times. Opening the farm. Don't know why. But let's research real quick. I don't know why. Alright. Here we go. So, on the tank, I get a nice DPS, which is the tiger, which is a really nice pet. And then I get the assist pet, which is for a healer or DPS. So, how bad is that? I mean, I do get a heal pet, which is the ball, but that's about it. How annoying is that? Alright. An assassin. So I'm hoping for DPS pets and assist pets for this one. Let's see. Tank. Okay, so I see how this game's going. Oh, got it. I think that was another tank pet. I don't know, I kind of went really fast on that, but I'll show you at the end. And another tank pet. So, okay, so tank. How bad is that? Like, that is so unlucky. So on the character that I didn't need the DPS pet, I got DPS pet. And on all the characters that I needed the DPS pets, I got tanks. Real nice. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. I love you, Ulala. So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting all my skills, making sure everything's correct, checking everyone's abilities just to make sure that they're up to date. So need to make sure we upgrade absolutely everything. The bush. Now the bush is a really good pet. It's a really good skill because you are going to get damage multiplier, meaning that you go bush and then your skill again, and the next skill after the bush is going to hit like a tank just because of the damage multiplier, which is the bush. So right now we're at 93%, and yeah, so we're just killing this plant again. We are using T-Rexes, so I'm going to show you how to get into the pet. So that's how you find the percentage. Now with a mountain or earth, you need to go lightning. And reason why it's a negative is because that second element of that pet, sorry, of that monster, that boss, is frost. Now, as you all know, frost puts out fire, so guess what? That's a weakness. So that puts me into a negative. So right now in this battle, I am losing 4%. Now this one is a nice little dragon where you have to stop his stun. Else he's going to do a shit ton of AoE damage on your whole team, and you're not going to have a great day. Now I will show you combos through this series as well. So if you do choose this meta, which is obviously a warlock, druid, your assassin, and so forth, you are Oh, sorry. You are obviously gonna gain knowledge about these bosses. So this one is a real pain in the ass, especially being free to play. This monster right here is so OP because technically you need to do AoEs, which then lowers your damage, which then you can't focus on the boss. You're focusing on the left and the right mini boss, which is awful, especially when you've got green, blue, and white skills. Like, I had so much trouble on this boss. But I believe that the first time you encounter it, it's pretty... No, this is where... Yeah, I get destroyed on this. And that's because I tried to go a little bit DPS, so I need to figure out what heals I need to make sure that I heal fast enough for the team to survive and myself to survive. So that's that. So I'm looking through the skills right now, and I'm looking at Mend, and I'm seeing that Mend gives, you know, heal over time, which heal over time is good. I'd rather it be instant. But it is what it is. So we are gonna kill this boss just by switching back and forth with the skills and making sure that we do have the right DPS. Now, unfortunately, in this episode, I wasn't able to kill the boss. It was an absolute nightmare. So in episode 2, I will destroy this boss and I will push forward to do the next boss and continue progressing through this series and helping you guys every step of the way. Thank you so much for watching episode 1, season 1, and let's see where this journey takes us. Now, if you do have any feedback at all on this series, please let me know so I can implement it into the next one. So here's the skills that I use currently, which are going to work as soon as I level up. And my characters so far, so we've got my Hunter 16,000, Warlock 14, Warrior 16,000, and then Druid is nice, almost 14,000. Thank you so much for watching episode 1, season 1. You take care, and as always, have a fantastic day.